Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hafiz Fawaz and I'm from Group 5. So our group is about media and we have decided to do a movie production company. For the company nature of business, our company is a movie production company that is located in Malaysia, and we provide uh, movie production services to anyone who want to create their own film. But our company only focus on the short film. So for those who want to advertise their product or make a short film for a festival celebration such as Hari Raya or Chinese New Year, they can use our service and we will give them an affordable price. We have six departments in our business process and function. The first department is administration. So the function of the department is to monitor and communicate with all other departments. The second one is finance. The function of this department is to monitor all the money flow in and out of the company. The third one is sales and marketing department. So it is to determine all the customer needs. The fourth one is human resource department. So the main role of this department is to recruit the right people for the right job. The fifth one is IT department. So this department is to monitor and maintain all the company's website and mobile application. And the last one is customer service. So the main role for this department is to guide all our customers using our product or services. So if they have any question or problem, they can go through to our customer service. This is our organizational chart. As we can see, CEO is the top level management, followed by administration manager that will monitor and communicate with all other departments. We have six requirements for the business recovery. The first one is to identify the threat first, whether it is a natural, human cause or accident disaster. The second one is we will make sure that people comes first. All the training will be provided for everyone to make sure that they know how to handle the disaster and to save their life. The third one is to determine the important tools or equipment to be safe during the disaster occurred. The fourth one is to perform data backup every day to make sure that all important files will not going to lose. The fifth one is perform daily checkup on the tools and equipment. So to make sure that the accident disaster will not occur. The last one will be to provide training for the newcomer employee to make sure that they follow all company's SOP, and also to make sure for the accident disaster to not occur.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Irfan, and for task 1, I will be explaining about resource interdependence. So we have 4 resource interdependence, which the first one is movie. So every scene of the movie is interdependent to only the group that are going to work with the content of the scene. So not everyone will have the access to it. So this is to ensure that anything from the inside information will not be leaked prior to the release date. And the second one is script. So script of the movie is also interdependent to development team only. So this includes director or writer pitching an idea to a producer. So later it will be available for the actor to read. So the third one is financial. So the financial information will be interdependent to the production team. So this is because production team will have to keep planning ahead of the daily shoot. So the primary aim is to stick to the budget and schedule. So communication is the key here between the finance team and also the production team. So the lastly is editing software. So editing software will be interdependent to post-production team. When the photography session is done or the movie shooting session is done, the scene will be available for the post-production team to assemble the movie by using the editing software. Also, this applies to all of the editing software such as visual effects, music, and sound design. So that is all for my part for task 1. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mira binti Zaini and I will explain about the impact on operations. So basically there are 4 categories of criticality. Category 1 is mission critical, number 2 is vital, category 3 is important, and the last one is minor. So for the missions critical, it takes about hours to recover. For the vitals, it takes about hours or a day or two to recover. For the important, it takes about days or weeks to recover. And the last one is minor, it takes about weeks or months to recover. There are a lot of business functions in our company, but we only list down only 4 of them. So basically, we have administrator, human resource, sales and marketing, and also information technology. So for the business process, for the administrator, we have monitor quality and also identify issues. For the human resource, we have payroll and also training. For the sales and marketing, we have promotions. For the information technology, we have hardware and software, data and also backup system. For the criticality, for the monitor quality, we identify it as important and also important for the identify issues. For the payroll, we identify it as mission critical and training as important. For the promotion, we identify it as vital. For the hardware and software, we identify it as mission critical. For the data, also we identify it as mission critical and backup system as vital.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Fatin Amida binti Syafi'i. So our group decide to do a business, which is our business is movie production company. So today I would like to present priorities and classification of the business process and function, which is there are 3. The first one is the operations, the second one is marketing and e-sales, and the third one is e-human resource and management. For the operations, so nowadays our production use the very high technology machine in terms of the cameras, lighting and so on. So this powerful machine and software will help to enhance the quality of the video. So at the same time, it will reduce the cost and the technology will be expected to reach the traditional image. Moving on to the marketing and the e-sales, for example, the advertisement. So when we do the advertisement and post it such as to YouTube or our social media like Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, so it will enlarge the audience and it is the better way of the communication or promoting, such as a promoting thingy. Okay, the last one is e-human resource and management. So for example, our company is use the software which is ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, to help our management to manage the database of our employee, and then it will be more organized to view the database. The next one is about the recovery time requirement, which is we have two. RTO stand for recovery time objective and RPO stand for recovery point objective. So for our company, for backup access to recover lost or corrupted files, such as backup lost or corrupted file is the large file of the video.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Irfan Muhairi, and for task 2, I will be explaining about the activation phase in BCDR plans. So before I move on to the activation phase, I would like to explain about the objective of BCDR plan. So the objective of the BCDR plan is to coordinate recovery of critical business function in managing and supporting the business recovery in the event of facilities, which is the office buildings, prior to disruption or disaster. So this can include short or long-term disaster or other disruptions such as fires, floods, earthquakes, explosions, terrorism, tornadoes, extended power interruptions, hazardous chemical spills, and other natural or man-made disasters. And next one, I would like to focus on the scope. So the BCDR plan is limited in scope to recovery and business continuance from a serious disruption in activities due to a non-availability of movie production companies' facilities. So now we are going to the plan activation phase. So in this phase, the BCDR plans are put into effect. So this phase continues until the alternate facility is occupied, critical business function re-established, and computer system service restored. So the major activities in this phase include notification and assembly of the recovery team. So the recovery teams need to be notified when the disaster happens, and the recovery teams needs to know their roles and tasks, what are they going to do when the disaster happens. So implementation of interim procedures. So this is where all the procedures is being taken care of, is being followed by everyone in the company. And relocation to the secondary facility backup site. So whenever disaster happens in your primary site, so you cannot do any work, so you have to move to the secondary facility or the backup site. And lastly, there is re-establishment of data communications. So when disaster happens to your primary site, you may lose connection to your primary data, so you need to re-establish the data communications throughout the company, and everyone needs to have the connections to the data back. This is all for my part. Thank you.
Okay, the next one is about the BCDR, which is Business Continuity and Discovery Planning for our company. So, which is the recovery plan for our company. We have three, which is the first one is infrastructure, the second one is office area and end user recovery, and the last one is manufacturing, production, and operations recovery. Okay, for the infrastructure, we need to review the business continuity and disaster recovery of the team member and review the team member assignment and ensure that all the team member is presented and accounted. Okay, the second one is about the office area and end user recovery, is to make sure all the team member have their own workspace. And then for the manufacturing, production, and the operation recovery, so we need to test all the machinery like the camera, lighting, and also we need to take note about the venue or the location. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
I will explain about the business continuity phase. So basically, business continuity phase is a temporary solutions. Number 2 is activities required to restore the company to business operation, and the last one is how to resume operations from temporary location. So for our company, we have develop new procedure for resuming operations. Second one is provide another alternative for the employees to continue their work. The third one is check all the equipments. The next one is ensure that all the employees have the equipment needed to resume their work. And the last one is review the BCDR plan to understand which mission critical functions should begin, in what order tasks should be started, and what dependencies exist.